Hey guys, how you doing? This is Carlo from Contact Point, and today I'm going to walk you through the A2P 10 DLC registration. So to start, on the lower left-hand side of your account in Contact Point, you go to Settings, and from Settings, you look for Phone Numbers under Business Services, and for Phone Numbers, we're going to look for the Trust Center. Now, if you're asking me like what is A2P messaging, these are regulations in place, especially in the US, to reduce any SMS-based spam or any phishing attacks. So yeah, if you have any SMS campaigns or if you're doing A2P messaging, this is needed for us to be compliant. And I'm going to walk you through on how to register. So to learn more information, you can just click here and this will lead you to the lead connector guidelines page. But I'll walk you through real quick on this video. So let's start in registering. So it's going to ask for your business details, brand details, and campaign details. As we go over the video here, it's really self-explanatory on what's needed. So you just need to define if you're a business entity or what. For our record, let's just go to yes on this part. And let's say this is just have tax ID or EIN. Let's do that as well. And then this is where I put my records. So I put here contact point, business type. I'd say we're an LLC. Business type registration. We have an EIN. And I have here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just for example. And business industry would be hospitality. Let's see if we have it here. There you go. Business email. I'll put it here. Uh, and this would be on USA and Canada. As we move along, that's going to ask for your business address. And finally, an authorized representative contact information, like what I have here. Now, this is the tricky part. We have the brand types. If you're sending out low volume, let's say not more than 600 segments per day, you can go with low volume, which is highly recommended just for starting campaigns. And if you're looking for more volume, we can go with this one. For our demo, let's go in this one, and we have to acknowledge there's a registration fee of $20.95 that will be charged, and additional fees will apply per month. Now, on the campaign registration, we need to be very careful in this part because the registration does get denied, and this would take at least 7 days of review. And then I'll provide more examples in our guide and our blogs on how to better write this here. But in the campaign details under use case description, you need to be very elaborate and clear as much as possible. Like how do clients opt in, on where do they go, and if there's an opt in, there should be a registration form. And don't forget to include the link of the registration form or opt in site on the use case description. And then on the sample message, you can use the examples that I have here, or use the examples that you find here on this page. Then let's move along. If there's any link, you put a check. If there's any phone numbers, you do check it as well. And on this part, this is very, very important, which is the opt-in, like how they we consent to receive the messages. So you need to be very clear in how it's done. Like for my example, they opt in to go to a specific website or a funnel I have, and they fill in their details. And there's a checkbox to receive notifications, and also there's a third-party sharing number policy to make sure that it's not being shared to anyone else. And eventually, if there's numbers, you can include it as well. And then you also need to include an option where they opt out. So, like what I have here on record, you can use as an example, or you can craft yours and design. And I would recommend before you sign in, before you submit and register, please consult me or Noam so that we can review this here for submission. Okay, because it does get rejected if we don't thoroughly go through the steps, and it's very vague or unclear on how the opt-in messaging flows. So please contact us first before you submit. That way we can help you out and make sure it gets approved. All right. And after that, you click and submit. Just give it 7 days for review. Usually takes longer than, it takes like 1 to 2 days or so. But if anything happens, just let me know. Okay. You take care.